World Wide West, Retired, the channel that encourages men to live better lives by walking, exercising, eating better, and enjoying life from all over the world. Today, we want to encourage you to come along with us as we discuss today's topic, how you living.
Hey, welcome back again. World Wide West here. We're going to start closing down on how we're getting there to the retirement phase and what it's like. So, just want a quick recap. You've talked about my years growing up in Indianapolis and talked about my years through college and my work years and my family. And we've talked about all that good stuff. So, now it's time for us to go ahead and retire because we realize we got some battle scars and we got some things happening in our lives that it's better for us to mature, make better decisions than to go at this thing in the negative. It can blow everything up. I don't want to be like I did when I was in college and got to the end and just said, forget it all. That's not the word I want to use, but YouTube says you can't say that word, but forget it all, right? But I didn't do that. So I decided it was time for me to retire. I left federal service. I'm still 2 years away from getting my military reserve retirement. You have to be 60, and I'm still 2 years away. The wife has now left. She took it early out. We've gone through COVID. She said, no more, no mas. Can't do it. Can't do it. Won't do it. You better figure it out. You the man. You better figure it out. Kids off. They're grown. They're through school. They're in college, and they're doing their thing. And I said, okay. One is ready to graduate as we come out of COVID. Well, I take a deep breath because I was like, okay. One is coming out of college. They're successful. They're doing their thing. No issues. The second one, boys, we take a little time to mature. He's trying to figure it out. But man, I tell you, that grace that I could extend and the feeling that I felt for him, because I was like, I know your dad. I know how I was. And he is a much better person than I was when I was in college. Much better. So hats off to my son. He does a wonderful job being a man, taking care of responsibilities, going to work, doing his thing. So I always got to say thank you to my son and my daughter. And my daughter now married with a husband, got their unit, their family is good. No kids, no grandkids for me, but they got their little dog and they're living life the best that they can. So I thank God for them. But now that I'm retired and we're living and we're working, we realize that, hey, we don't necessarily, you guys are not coming back to live in Virginia, in the DC area anymore. You guys are moving on, living your lives. You're living your best life. You're out traveling, enjoying life. And all of a sudden, I said, okay, well, let's retire. I drop my retirement papers. They go through and get approved. And so I do retire. The VA says, yeah, we did, the military did kind of damage you. So we will compensate you for that. Thank God that we have a system that the American people understand and respect those who serve in the military. Please do not let them ever take that away from our veterans. Those individuals who have spent years of service and sacrifices, those families that have sacrificed, don't let them take that from us. Some of the scars you can see, some you can't. But let the professionals who understand the ones that need help can get help. And if there's no way for them to get help because they can't get to a VA facility, or there's no one in the community to help them, let's think about what's going on in the world today. Do you want that person to be homeless? Too many veterans are homeless. Too many veterans are not getting the care that they need. Make sure that you're engaged, if nothing more than prayer, but making sure your representatives, your leadership in your particular area understands that veterans are not to be touched. The Social Security for the elderly is not to be touched. And I can say that now because I'm not even getting any Social Security. I'm not qualified to get Social Security. Even with my disabilities that I've got, Social Security said, nah, you're not qualified. So anyway, I retired. We sold everything. We downsized. We moved into a place that is 3 times smaller. And I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm content. I am pleased with where I'm at in life to be able to do that. Do I still have issues? Yeah. Do I still have to take some meds to deal with all the things that I've got to deal with? Yeah. But I'm finding strategies and I'm looking for ways now to handle stress, anger. I'm looking for ways to help me live a better life. And one of those things is walking, a better diet, sleeping better, controlling stress, checking my blood pressure, making sure I'm going to the doctor. I am trying to set myself up for success so I can live a long time through my retirement. If it be left up to God, I've already asked, Lord, let me see 100 years in good health. Let me see 100 years in good health. Now, as I get older, I'm in my early 60s, that's 40 more years. I want to see 100 in good health. Now, let's see what God does. His plan is perfect. Whether it's me making it to over 100 in good health, we shall see. But the bottom line is, make sure, guys, you're doing the things that you must do in order to be in good health. Are you walking? How's your mind? Do you drink water? I'm surprised the number of people that don't like water. Guys, are you drinking too much? Your mind may not be right if you're drinking all the time. If you're drinking beer and liquor early in the morning, you may have a problem. We've talked about that. Check out the video I dropped, Dry January. And just ask yourself, can I go 30 days without liquor? Ask yourself, can you do that? Can you go a week with no liquor? No beer, no wine? Can you do that? The Dry January concept is a wonderful opportunity for you to start and say, okay, let's see if I can do it without liquor. The way prices are right now, it's not a bad idea. Going in Dry January is not a bad idea. We've been on the Dry January kick. This is our second year in a row that I've done it. And today is the 25th of January. So in another 5-6 days, we've gone the entire month of January with no alcohol And I've been on a cruise ship. And I'm going to talk about some of those temptations in another video. But just want you to know, you can do this. You got to do this for you. Stay healthy, stay strong, keep living. As always, how you living?